Got it. Mhm. May you share the questions here, the chat? Um, Here. So, hello guys who watch themselves on YouTube. Today, Michelle and I will talk about traveling and how technology can help us in our traveling. But this is our first day together, so I will ask for Michelle. Who is Michelle? Please present yourself for us.
Okay, thanks. Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 30 years old. I was born and live in Rio de Janeiro. Uh, I I'm graduating in business administration. I don't know exactly, but I also formed in um, international relations. It's kind of a course, but it's not the name, comércio exterior. And working logistics operations. I try to improve my English for my career and my life, my personal life. And I'm really great to be here today. Thanks.
Nice. I will let you know me a little bit. So, my name is Julia, and I'm from Florianópolis, Santa Catarina. I am married, and I have two dogs. I work as a software developer, but I also have graduated in chemistry. So it's a big change in my life, this transition of career. And I started to work as a developer just 1 year ago. So it's recently. And after that, I make a course will take me 1 year too. So it's 2 years into this new universe. It's very different for me, but it's great.
Awesome.
And yeah. And guys who watching us today, not is the first time I've mentioned, so I don't will explain everything about Talk and Talk for you today, but if you have interest to have some classes in Talk and Talk, please go to our website and take more information about that. Today, not is a class, it's just a conversation, it's just a moment for praxis or communication. So if you like to stay with us, go right. But it is. We don't correct anybody here. We just practice, okay?
Okay.
And let's go to the questions. I will start and to asking for you so you can answer me and we will get it on that way if you feel comfortable with that way. And if you like to read the questions too, it's a good exercise to remember the sum of the words. You can try to just start, just read, feel
Okay.
comfortable.
Okay. Okay.
So I will start. How do travelers benefit from using technology when traveling?
So I think uh, it- we can save more time, more money. Uh, it's safer use uh, some devices, electronic devices, uh, and I think it's very important to use some apps, for example, to transportation maps. I know about simple things because I don't know so much about technology, but I also use apps of bank. It's in national travels. It's very important. But that's it. I think that's it. So what about you?
I think the most common app who help us to stay comfortable in traveling is the Maps one, like Google, for example. And it's very important to take this in your hands, and I think, like you told me before, you can feel comfortable to traveling solo because you have the world in your hands. You know how is the better place to go, and how is the better traject to get this. And this is so nice and simple, but it's just technology, because when I remember when I was a kid, and my parents and I go to a trip, and we have this big paper, and then it's difficult to travel because, oh my God, it's saying how is this street? I can't see the name of this street. Please help me, guy. Could you listen me? How can I get this place? So it's something so different too, and take a lot of our time to get informations to stay in some place. And now it's very quickly and it's very easy navigate using that. Yeah, this is the more simple, I think, and important thing. But I when I traveled to Europe, I knowing a new one, and this is great. Is called Skybus, if I remember well, and it's an app with promotions of bus and subways and train, so you can check the better price and the better road and the timing how this you pass for you, the ways to get this. So, and they have a lot of promotion. So if you try use the subway, for example, and poof, just appears some pop up for you, saying, we have this promotion, so you can go for express. If you feel comfortable do that, just check this, and you can pay the same price, but a faster way to stay to get the traject, so it's cool. When I discovered that, oh my God, how many money I spent get
Exactly.
different options, and then this is a good app.
Great, great.
I think this show is sufficient.
Okay. I I I I will read the question number 2.
Okay.
How can technology help travelers plan their trips? Mm,
I think this I mentioned before is a good way. You can use this for get some pass for locum to go for the place in a better option. But I think Airbnb is a good way. You can um, look for places most most bigger and most comfortable, because it's like a home, not it's a hotel, and some ways is cheaper than hotel, but you can organize your trip later, so you can planning this, so get 2 years before you go, you can planning and get a hotel, get a pass, get everything you need, and will pay in slices, and when you go to the trip, you already have everything paid, so you just need the money to stay in this place and enjoy your trip, you know. So this is a good facility, I think.
Yes, I agree with you. For me, I planning a travel with uh, a big time with time. It's the best option, so I can compare the prices. The apps helps a lot to compare the prices of oh my gosh, hotels, tickets of airplanes, many other things. I I like so much to save the places to research and save the place that I can visit in the place that I will visit. So I think it's important to save in a local that you you can use, you can see other time all the time. And the cell phone, it's for me it's the best way to organize and to keep the information. So I use an app and I create the prices on the restaurant that I can visit. Mm, for me, um, it's very important too. That's yeah. In the travel, I can be nervous and okay, let me see the plan, the things that I can do. For me, it's the best.
Sorry, I listen to you and start to think how you get first before you get to travel. The place who you like to go, like your restaurant and museums and festival, things like that. Or you first define the place, the geologic place, you know, the city and the things, and after that you realize how you can do in this place. How is
Mm,
how you organize this? How you get first?
and the first time I organize choice the place, but now I organize considering that things that I like. So
Mm.
I, I'm not a I don't like so much the uh, oh my god, lugares cheios, esqueci
Mhm.
a palavra.
Pulling places, I think you can use.
Yes, or mm, I don't know, places that everything go
Oh,
in
touristy
the
things. Yeah.
yes. So I I think about oh I like to visit museums. It's very important to me the local food. So I plan my travel considering the things that I like. For me, it's better. But sometimes I'm curious about the place and I study the place and okay, the place is match with me or not, and I decided that I will go or not. And you?
Nice. Yeah, I normally decide the place, the geologic place, and start to planning things. Then I realize my with me and my husband to, you know, visiting. But nowadays, I don't know. I think I was uh, a little less organizer. So I start to see. not as a series, but is a YouTube channel. The couple start to share their experience in the Spain and Italy, and I need to go there, because they eating a lot of things great and beautiful places and show us beautiful place. So I I start to feeling this emotion. Oh my God, I need to stay there too. So now maybe the places how they are visiting, um, causing that in me, this sensation that I need to stay there. I like this food. Maybe I can be happy in there. So I don't know. Maybe I will change my plans to visit the other country. Maybe Spain stay in the list.
Great, great.
Oh, I will read the next one.
Okay.
What are the benefits of using mobile applications for booking travel and accommodation? I think we already talking about that before, but we have this facility to organize the travel, so stay with our more expensive things in process, paid or already checked, and this is great. um, but you can check reviews, you can share with the person your necessities, and check if the place is closer than things who do you like to do. I think this is great because that. And nowadays we have a lot of programs to accumulate points. So using some apps can get you a lot of things to make more points, so promotions to to gain a lot of things, and this is great, and I like to use that because we need to pay. So whatever we use to pay is great if you can gain something with that. So I like to use my credit card in some apps who participating in these combine of promotions. So this handy a lot of milhas for me.
Great, great.
And you?
I think that the companies invested a lot of money in technology and changed the people for the machines. It's the life. It's the words. So I think the the things works, the process works better using the technology, the cell phone, than to go to a place to buy a ticket to you know and we don't have a time to go to the places, and in the using the cell phone, using the internet, we can compare the pricing. You can use you can you can see the promotion and compare the price about many companies. Uh, It's it's not possible to do this manual. Go to the company, and I don't know, but I feel that uh, a company change the processes and don't use it, much people to do the processes. So people that work uh, in general. are busy. Então, por exemplo, one people to attend to do many things, and the communication, the way to you the way to help is insufficient, I think. So I prefer to do many things using technology, using the cell phone, especially bank issues. I hate banks.
I hate to. Some days ago, one friend talking with me, talk about her bank, and it's a Santander one. And oh, I take a promotion and I get a good credit card there, and I am so satisfied using that. They remove my tax, so I can use this credit card to make my things and get the things who she realized to get me so. And we are talking about that. And oh my God, no, not is option for me, because come back to the regular banks, and oh my God, not as easy, a lot of cell phone calls, and a lot of programmer and things, and I don't like. I prefer just get how I need in my cell phone in an application, it's enough. And I think nowadays we don't we have time, but we like to do a lot of things. And if you have a way who permits yourselves to take all we need, all we want, and quickly, why can I don't like this? I can get this in my hands and don't expand a lot, and it's okay. It's everything to promote some comfort, some facilities in your life. It's great. And yeah, I agree with you. Bank is so important to take in an easy way. And the traveling companies nowadays, they don't invest a lot in these companies like CVC, to plan your trip for you, because they are using artificial intelligence to listen you in your device, so they know if you. I talk about Spanish and in Spain and Italy. Probably in some minutes I have a lot of notifications here talking about these places and some promotions, tickets, and already I need to go there. They are using this in a excessive way, but sometimes help us.
Yes, exactly. I agree with you. So next question is number 4. What are some examples of technologies that can be used to track and monitor travelers' safety?
I think the good one is this thing how our digital banks have you can change the place who you are, and they blocks the interaction of your credit card in the place who you don't stay. You can change. I am Brazil, or I'm United States now, and in that country, and they just open two things buy it in this place. So it's great one. And I think this traveling device as Uber, for example, It's an app to travel uh, in, in quickly transit, but it's used for that. And you can share your location with persons who stay with you or waiting for you in some place just for get your location and know you how you are doing, if you are already doing the correct way or not, so you can stay alert. Mm, I think these are two good ones.
Yes,
Do
I
you know?
don't know many things about safety. It's an interesting topic to research and use it, but maybe communication. If I lost my credit card and block it, share the places. I think the possibility to uh, ask for help using the cell phone, for example, if I have a security, I don't know exactly, I can use it communication. I I can use the the I forgot the name, seguro, but if I think it's about communication. I can start in something, start using something that I need in a small minutes, like that.
Yeah, you have the sensation like you are safe because you have the dispositive in your hand. You can just press one number and call the police. I don't know, but it's crazy this thing when we as a woman walking alone is in some place maybe we can feel uncomfortable, and I already take my phone in the emergency call is they just
Me
prepared.
too.
Yeah, just prepared. If I need, I will use that. Yeah.
Me too. I do this a lot.
Yeah, walk alone and make this happen for us. Yeah, yeah. Every place not is a secret place because
Yeah,
are you living in a uh, society very crazy.
exactly. Especially if you are a woman. So walk or take a Uber. It doesn't matter. The sensation. I think it's the same. Take a bus or it's very difficult.
Yeah, I a lot of times take some Uber in different place cities and make a simulation. Then I was talking with my husband, just okay, love, I will come here,
Me
I stay in
too.
the Uber now, so you can wait me in that place. So just for the guy know someone is waiting for you. Just for
Exactly.
yeah.
I try to make an interview with the driver. You have a children, you have a mother. I don't know. I think that if I know about the history, maybe I can feel more safer. Oh, he has a children. It's
Yeah.
better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's difficult.
Yeah. So I will read the next one. What are the advantages and disadvantages of using technology for navigating while traveling? An automatic car, for example. An automatic car can be nice, You can work, I don't know, you can continuous plan your trip during your trip because you don't need to spend time driving. But I have my I don't feel security yet with this technology. I think um, a lot of things can happen, and this can be uncontrollable for the machine, you know. So I prefer take this responsibility just for me and not put in the hands of the robot to decide how move in the hum, inesperada, esqueci a palavra, inesperada situação,
Unexpected, I think.
unexpected situation. So I think I prefer get control of that. But it's difficult to see this disadvantage, you know. It's difficult because it's really a good way to turn all the things simple and easy to do. And how you think about that?
That's interesting to you say about the feel the safer with the control, because I don't know, I feel more safe using the robots that I don't know, trust it with me.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know, because I'm a very emotional person. That I think the robot within some experiences can be
More, yeah.
can have a better answer for the issue, for the question, than me. Sometimes I don't know. I'm not. I can do the action. I think, and know if a technology or robot, if it's a logical answer, okay for me. But I like to have a control. I like you, especially considering my life. But I don't know. I have a feeling about safer using the technology, using the robot. This disadvantage, I think it's don't have a signal of internet. If you don't have internet, or and you don't have a plan B, I don't know. If you, it's important to consider it in that place you go. Of course, most of places that I visited have a good sign of internet, but sometimes I don't have, and what can I do now? So I think it's a disadvantage. And sometimes we have a plan, and I guide me just to plan, and I lose the opportunities or situations, unexpected situations, that if I don't have a plan, I can use it. And using a lot of cell phone to make the things that sometimes we worry about the place, that you see only the place, and there are many other places around, and you just a point, you know. It's difficult to balance using the technology, but Try to enjoy the unexpected thing.
Yeah. I remember one disadvantages based in how you were saying, because when we use some automatic car, for example, you need to planning the post place to charge the car, and it takes a lot of time, and we don't it not is already every place who have this, so you need to planning the traveling based on the place how you charge your car, so you can't figure it out your trip by yourself and go to the place do you like and choose the better place to eat. No, you need to combine this, so it's I think this can be a disadvantage, and you need to stay in there for long hours and wait for, and when you stay in a common car, just minutes and you can go, it's different.
Yeah.
Can be advantage, disadvantage. So do you like to read the next one?
Yes, yes. Mm, How can virtual reality be used to enhance the travel
Yes.
I don't know. This word is very strange. Uh,
To turn out this better.
mm, okay.
Yes, it's like melhorar.
Uh, thanks. How can virtual reality be used to enhance the travel experience?
Virtual reality. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe if you are traveling through a bad place, with a really dark view. So the destroyed place, like war, I don't know, things do you don't like to see. So you can put your car to drive along and use the the glasses to, I don't know, put yourself in the beach and go to the travel, just imagining how you stay in another place. I think this can be a good way to use that.
That it's better than see the I don't know nothing or a bad.
The view, yeah.
Yes, yes. Mm. I am I'm bad with I don't know the places, the map, the one time I take a Uber for I don't know 5 minutes because I'm very lost in the place and I can't to find it and I don't know I take an Uber and okay so yeah. So I think the virtual reality can be used to orient myself.
Mhm.
Okay. For example, I I travel to make a course and no, he's the school, he's the bank that is in the other street that I so to
Yeah.
try to familiarizar
Mhm.
with the place. For me, it's very important, especially using uh, photos, because I'm a very lost people.
Yeah. I was thinking about this if we just put something in our ears, something simple and smaller, and this and connect you with your brand, and you can just think, oh, I need to go to the pharmacy, so appear in the floor
Yes,
some indications you can get
yes,
this or get another way.
yes.
It just can be nice.
For
But
me, it's awesome.
yeah, we don't need to think anymore about these things. It can be crazy.
The it's good to be practical when you travel, but uh, when you to solve a problem, it's wow.
Yeah, I am
I
amazing.
Yes, I can find the place by myself. The place is 3
Yeah.
minutes behind you, but yes, I'm awesome.
Wow, I figured out a lot. Yes, I'm amazing.
Yes, and in the last travel, I find the the bus stop, and now I take the bus, but it's I don't know 3 minutes, and I take the bus every day, and I feel awesome. Oh, I'm a, a native. I'm this a bus stop, so it's more things,
Yeah,
positive things.
yeah, it's nice. The next one. What are the benefits of using mobile applications to book transportation while traveling? We already mentioned that it's the safe, maybe can be a safer way to get the place, to realize the location, as you mentioned before, using Uber just for quickly travel. And I think it's more cheaper because if you need to, rent a car, this can be expensive, and you don't need to drive yourself, so you don't need to get a car to um, a document to drive. If you don't drive, it doesn't matter for you. You just take a Uber and you can go already you need to go. And and as I mentioned before, we can take some promotion with these apps to change our minds about the transportation that you choose. And I think this is benefits enough for me, to get the decision to use that.
Yes, for me too, and save the time. Sometimes when uh, I'm in a hurry, I I use the maps, the anyway, to choose it the best way to go to a place. So I think that's it. And compare the price.
Yeah, and sometimes you can stay in a locomotion. You stay, leaving some place and going to another, and using the app to figure it out how you can go in this other place for another. So you using better your time in that, because you can planning another things. I think it's interesting because that save time, as
Yeah.
you told.
So next question.
Seven
How
now? Yeah,
it's number 8? Yes, I think. How can
88.
tech- how can technology help travelers stay connected while they are away? Hmm, This is the the best advantage to can share about the place, to can work, you can solve problems. You can stay in a specific place. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think when you stay away of your family, you can use this technology to show the places and to show you are feeling great doing that, share your emotions with them and maintain the communication. Um, and for the work, you can stay there, uh, and don't stay. If you can be accessible if necessary. So this can make more easy your decision to go travel, because if they need you, they can talk with you because you are communicated to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you are, you can talk with them, you can figure out some things, simple things. So I think this is the better the better evolution of communication.
Yes, I agree.
And what are the advantages and disadvantages of using technology to store and share travel photos?
I'm not a photo person, people. I don't know like that, and I
D-
hate to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't like to take pictures during your travel?
I like to take pictures, not to form a album,
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah, I
book,
get
and
it.
not to stay in the place only to take photos.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Sometimes I travel in the past with some friends, and oh, this place, it's we need to go to this place to take a beautiful photo. I have other priorities in travel, but I like to take a photo to remember. And I don't know, I don't like to be a person take picture photos of my friend. I don't like to take many pictures. One, two, three, okay, but no, let's say, oh,
Another and another. Oh,
yeah,
I
I'm not a
am.
photographer.
Yeah,
I don't like it. And
please pay someone to do that for you.
I don't like it. I don't ask a friend or a friend to take many photos, because I don't know. I'm
It's
uh,
exhaustive.
yes, exactly. Or way a person finish your session, photo session, to stay in a place. I want to see the, I don't know, the monument, and I need to stay a photo a person to take 20 photos. I don't know. It's difficult for me.
Yeah, I I am different, but I am the person who take a lot of pictures before eating something. I like to take pictures
I,
of the food, of the place who I am, but I don't like to appear in the picture.
Mhm.
I like to take pictures, but I like to take the scenery, the food, the I don't know, the lake, the things.
Yes.
And
Sorry. This
no,
type of
go
photo, it's more interesting. And
ahead.
I love a photo of food. So I agree with you.
But some places I feel comfort to take a lot. When we go to the Paris, and they have a bridge to uh, which our everywhere we see gold in this bridge is it's crazy and is amazing. And I really like to take a lot of pictures there. So my husband told me we get a book in there.
Yes, a booking.
Yeah, but it's because the place is amazing and I don't know the sensation are good. So not as hot or it's okay. Stay there and make some pictures. You know, it's great moment we spending there. But some places I like to take pictures like um just to remember to stay there and with I like to take the picture with the people who stay with you, you know.
Yeah.
So if I am with five friends, hey, go ahead, let's take a picture. Just to remember this moment, you know.
Yeah.
I like this, but not oh, come on, more one more. I'm still dead in that other another. Yeah, not this way.
I'm very embarrassed to this kind of situation because sometimes, oh, everybody take a picture in the travel and come on, Michelle, it's your time. And okay, I don't know what I can do. I don't know what do. For me, it's difficult.
Yeah, I get it. And we are ending our meeting, so I will just put the server 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 here for you. But I don't know if you like to answer the next one. You can end it.
Okay, I think it's possible
It's
for
okay?
you. Finish.
Okay.
Okay.
What are some advantages and disadvantages of using technology to book tours and activities? It's nicer because you can see the activity before, you know, and check pictures and check the place and check if you feel comfortable to do that and pay in the card and pay before due. And disadvantage, I think you can stay in the bad situation and can't see. For example, you pay for something and when you go there, this is very different or doesn't exist, you know, and you stay lost because you don't know the places because you are a tourist. You are new in there. So you need balance in this and feel comfortable to take this decision. Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. I think it's good to plan to see the possibility. I can buy the ticket in now or not. But sometimes you, as I told you, I think that it's better to have a balance with the situations and not to follow the plan every time in the travel, but it's good to plan to 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 research about the things. For example, in the last Rock in Rio, I don't plan the I don't schedule the I don't know the toys, and I I couldn't to go because the hour is finished. I can't plan anymore. I I I needed to be planned with some hours after, and uh, I lost the part of the event. So it's really, for me, it's really bad because I could to research about what I need to do to to using the toys, and I don't know. Now when I go there, I see this thing and I laugh. I'm really angry.
Oh, I can imagine. But this was it's different adventure toys with color and with emotion things or simple things. Different,
No, it's good toys. It's I think bonecos.
radical.
I don't know. Yes,
Mm,
some radicals.
nice.
Every festival was awesome. This edition, the last edition, I really love it. Uh, it's nowadays it's very different. I went I don't know 5 years ago. I don't know more years ago, and I had a totally different uh, point of view.
Experience. Yeah.
Experience exactly. uh, Now you can, it's impossible to not to fun. It's there are many different to things to do, many different I don't know, palcos. uh, it, it's I love so much. It's very organized too.
I never gone in the Rock in Rio, but some friends told me that it's crazy, it's irrational, it's animal, but it doesn't have a hockey anymore.
uh, I I went to see Guns N' Roses. It's my favorite band, but I really enjoy the other bands, the festival, the organization, and it was so good. And I'm not a person that stay in the festival, in the party, in the too much time, and I stay a lot. It was so good.
Nice. I really like Guns N' Roses too. I take two events with them when they start the again together. I think it is 217 when they come back, and the last show, the 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 last one of them, I stayed there too. So it's a great sensation to stay in the ending, the returning in the
Yes.
great.
I'm feel very guilty for not to go to the show in I think 17, yeah, 2017. You know, but I don't know how I not to go. But I know in the okay, you I go. It's my turn. It's my time.
So now I need to go, but it's really nice to stay with you, Michelle. Nice to meet you,
Me
and
too.
I really like to stay with you in another time. So feel comfortable to stay in my schedule with me.
Okay.
And I post here the survey. If you do you like to answer how you feel in this conversation, and please let me know some talks who do you like to talk about. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank